you should just do both sides.
Fine.
So, forceps, syringe.
This trip just gets better and better. Oh, we got a visitor! Oh snap! Oh man, this guy barely fits in here.
Enjoy my stove.
Cool. Take a seat, man. Yeah, welcome to my humble abode. This is what we're gonna be making right now. Some picadillo, tacos. See how that goes. It's just like some pre-made stuff. You just basically heat up. It's really easy when you're camping because I personally don't like to be cooking too much, but I also don't want to be eating hot dogs all day. So this stuff usually works pretty well. That's the real nice thing about the camper, the storage system. It's nice to have everything so organized because it's just easy to cook like this. I got all the stuff right here. It's always in here. So it's pretty nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is Jonathan's stove. Mine just broke. So I'm glad he has his so I can borrow it. Him and Jake are gonna make some steaks right now. They went to go and ask a question with the ranger. I always have shop towels because I use them for in here, and I also use them on the truck. So it's always nice to have them. The reason why I made my food and I didn't wait to eat the steaks that Jonathan and Jake were cooking was the fact that I thought they were gonna come out all burnt and tasting rubbery and not tasting good, but in fact they were actually super good. They came out really good. I don't know what they did right this time, but they were delicious, and it was some of the best food I've ever had on a camping trip. What is that anyways?
It looks like a cross between a fox and a squirrel. Look at the tail on it. It's like...
It's a lynx. Oh yeah. Breakfast of champions. Wings. Tyson wings.
Tyson wings. Wow. Now that we're all packed up and ready to go, we leave the basin and we head about 30 miles south to the port of entry to cross into Mexico. So on the other side, there's a town called Boquillas, and it's a small little village, just about a few dozen people that live there. There's only 2 restaurants from what I saw, and just a bunch of little houses that sell knickknacks. I was able to cross in with my passport, but Jake and Jonathan were not lucky because they didn't bring their passports. No. All right, ladies, you guys aren't going to Mexico because y'all are lame. I'm not bringing you anything. That $10 you gave me, I'm keeping it. Nope. So once you go through the port of entry, you just walk a few yards to the river, and these guys on canoes are on the other side of the river, and he'll see you and he'll cross over on his canoe and he'll pick you up. And they charge, I believe, $5 round trip, so $5 will pay you to go in and back on the canoe. So once you get to the Mexican side, you'll see that there's horses and vehicles, so they also charge an additional $5 to ride on a horse, or $5 on the back of the truck all the way to the town, which is maybe a quarter mile in, or you can just hike it like I did. It's crazy how different it is. I mean, it's the same thing, but over here you can see how it's not, you know, it's not a national park over here, you can tell, obviously. On my way back to Big Bend, hiking it again. I didn't take the ride because actually the hike wasn't that bad. Had some good tacos. There was 2 restaurants. I always heard about the other one that was across the street, but I heard it was a little pricey, and I didn't want something like fancy or whatever. So I just went to the little restaurant right across the street. Everyone was kind of sitting there. Real nice people. Bought some little knickknacks. Take back with me. It's definitely, if you're in Big Bend, definitely come by here to Boquillas. It's a different experience if you've never been to a tiny little Mexican village town. Beautiful, beautiful, and the people are really nice. And if you don't know Spanish, they know English. It's not a problem. And they do take dollar currency. So I mean, the food, I think I got 2 drinks and some tacos, and it was like $10. You know, little knickknacks that they sell, like I bought this hand sewn thing that has the name Boquillas and has a cactus. That one was like $10. Yeah, it's a little overpriced, but these people actually depend on tourism here, and I thought it was a cool knickknack. I mean, $10 is a good deal, especially as something handmade by the locals. You know, it's pretty nice. Beautiful town though. Ugh. So if you're over here in Big Bend, get your passport and cross over. All right, made it back. So whenever you cross back to the United States, just obviously make sure you have a passport. And you just walk in, there's a machine, there's a park ranger, and there's a machine, you put your passport in it, scans it, and then you pick up a phone and you have a customs agent talking to you over the phone and just kind of asking you, why'd you go over there? Are you by yourself? And that's it, you're good to go. Come back to the parking lot, right over here. Here's a Nomad, and now I have to go and look for Jake and Jonathan. We're supposed to meet at the hot springs, which is not too far from here. So go and check it out. Man, so July 9th, it is 2:30. It is hot. It must be high 90s, which to a lot of people this is terribly hot. To me, it's bearable. At least it's not humid, I'm used to the same weather but with humidity. And actually, the sun's out, but if you put a cap on, You know, you're gonna shower later. Well, I know I'm gonna shower. I got some water here. Should be fine. I got this cool tumbler from these guys, Texas Backroad Borders crew that I met with at the island a couple of months ago. They did the whole Texas border, all of it. Took them about a month, and I met with them at the island, and they gave me this. They gave it to everyone that they met with. Thanks, guys. Came out handy. It was actually always in my truck. It's always in my camp. So it says here on this plaque that J.O. Langford homesteaded in this section in 1909. He was moving into the area that had long been inhabited by Native Americans. Walk this trail to view pictographs and petroglyphs created by prehistoric people hundreds or even thousands of years ago. So if you come over here, you can see up there, there's some remnants of Native American people that inhabited this area. Isn't that, I think that's so cool. Hi. There they are. Because all the mountains are right here. She says you're gonna get the nice views. Yeah. So we got these two right here. So
we've camped in there and now we're on
the 3 times that I've camped at Big Bend have usually been in primitive campsites, which are campsites with no restrooms, showers, or electricity. It's just basically a spot on the side of the dirt road in the middle of nowhere. We head off to Pike Canyon number 5 campsite, which is right next to the Chisos Mountains. It's about a 45-minute drive from the road. You travel on this gravel road all the way to the campsite. Only once did we see one person traveling on the road the whole time. So I would say it's pretty out there. But if you're gonna be out here, this is the best type of camping you could do, honestly.
Tesla that passed us on the road. Y'all didn't see it?
No. Oh yeah, I did see it.
It looked like a regular car almost, but yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome, dude.
I was like, it was on I-35.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
And I was like, where is he gonna charge?
Because when I saw it going, I was like, oh, I wish I was electric.
Yeah. It's gonna be to the point where they're like, you have to take that out if you want to pass.
Was that on the road?
Oh, there's a bunny. It's a rabbit. It's a fox. On phones, on anything that has batteries.
Wrong, and
You had to be certified to work on them.
it's like being an electrician, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Corvettes too, you have to be certified to work on them.
Why? Because they have superchargers and blowers. And they're expensive pieces.
After eating and having a good time, we decided to just walk up the dirt road all the way to the trailhead that was up the road, but things got weird and it got dark, and Jonathan thought aliens were going to come out to get him, so we just went back.
It's the Sentai pad.
You know how when you go through your memories in your head, you remember those good times that you had? Well, to me, that was this night. It was such a awesome night. Such beautiful views, all the stars, you could see them in the sky. We had so many great laughs. You see, that's why I do these things. I come out here to campus is to enjoy what God has given us, and these beautiful places that people take for granted. To camp in a place where not a soul is around you for miles is to me is really awesome. And if you haven't done that recently, go and do it. Get out. You know, whatever you have around you, go and enjoy it.